Well, I think that the problem at the moment is that most crowdfunding platforms, their economics are geared to getting the crowdfunding deal done, and then they're on to the next deal, and they have no interest in what happens with the investment. And frankly, that's ass backwards. Okay, I mean, it's just not the way that you should build a railroad here. If the crowdfunding portal is totally incented on a placement fee or on a nominee fee, and there's no management fee, okay, about managing the investment going forward, then they're not going to manage it. And if the crowdfunding platform takes no upside, no carried interest, no success fee at the end of the process, then what do they care? And if you look at most of the portals here in the UK, that's the way they work. They work with placement fees, they're done at funding, and they have no added value and no interest in the ultimate success of the investment. And in my opinion, that is destined for failure. The first thing they have to do is to diligence their investors the way that smart investors are diligencing them. And again, that's one of the problems with many crowdfunding sites is there's no diligence. Right? The whole idea is no gatekeepers, let the infinite wisdom of the crowd decide. And I am categorically against that philosophy. I think that, you know, to try to make a serious investment decision based on a 1-minute video and 500 words of text is a bad idea. Somebody along that process better have done diligence. But the way that intelligent VC investors or angel investors or smart crowdfunders do diligence on the companies have to do diligence on their investors. And this is a missed step in about 90% of all startups. They never dare ask the funder. They're too excited and giggly that somebody finally wants to put money in their company. They never ask the funder saying, okay, can you give me some references? We're like, oh, what? You want to diligence me? Well, of course you do. Because you're not just taking money from the investor. You're getting married. Okay, it's not a marriage that'll last for life, because hopefully at some point there will be an exit, but it's going to last for many years, and you're going to have to work closely with this investor. And what makes this investor important is not the check, but what added value they can bring to the company, both at the board level, in terms of helping them raise additional funding, helping them hire key people, making introductions to customers and distribution, getting them in the media. All of this stuff is the function of a smart investor, and you better call the other successful companies who they've backed and find out what's it like to work with them. Because, by the way, not every partner at every investor is the same. You might get a really cool brand name investor who's coming to your company and talking about a term sheet, but you happen to be having a deal led by a jerk, okay? And you're looking at the brand name and saying, well, I've got so-and-so as my investor. Go look at the jerk's background.